Hello there, everybody. My name is Ninja, or Cinda, really doesn't matter. But today I'm going to show you how to find some of the herbs in Warrior Cat's Lake territory. This is my personal go-to for a Warrior Cat's roleplay game. It's personal preference. We will start off in ThunderClan, and if this video does well, I will go and show you the other clans. Today is ThunderClan though, because it is the most popular clan, due to the fact that it has started with, it started the series. Firestar started off in ThunderClan, and we had a ThunderClan point of view character for the longest time. This camp is located in the forest, of course, and is in a ravine in the books. Oh wait, not a ravine. Ravine is the lake territory, the forest territory, not the lake. But anyway, this is the Medicine Cat's den. We got the Leader's den. Give you a little quick tour of the territory before I get started for the herbs. High Ledge is up there. Warrior's den. Everything is labeled, which is nice. Nursery, Elder's den, Fresh Kill, and Apprentice. And then I've seen a bunch of people fall into camp before while role-playing, and they've always wondered where the exit is. It's not really well seen at all. So, it actually is right here, right next to the Medicine Cat's den. You'll find the exit right there. So, let's go back to the Medicine Den, and we will start looking for some herbs. There are way more herbs in this game than in Warrior Cat's Ultimate. We got borage, burdock, catnip, chamomile, cobweb, deathberries, honey, juniper, all that fun stuff. But I know where most things spawn, and I will show you where to find some of the things that spawn on territory, minus deathberries. I am not sure where those spawn in ThunderClan, so if you do know where those spawn, let me know. This is borage right here. Just like in Ultimate, it is a blue flower. Just press and hold V to collect it. Put it in your Medicine Cat stores. I think I might be lagging a bit, but that's just me with my internet. My internet is bad because I live in a rural area, and we don't have a fiber optic cable. Also, you might hear trains from time to time while I'm recording. I live next to a train track, so that's also very fun. This right here is marigold. Now, marigold is a very fun herb to use in the game. So it has two purposes. You could collect it like this and store it in your camp stores. Or, if you have scratches, I don't have anybody on my server right now, so I can't show you. You can chew it up. It'll drop as a poultice. And if you're playing as a Medicine Cat, you have to give the poultice to the patient, because you cannot apply the poultice to the patient itself. Poultice, I don't know. I might be pronouncing it wrong. But marigold is going to be a golden flower that looks like this. And these ones are really easy to find. They spawn a lot of places. You can plant over there. And then sticks are harder to find. There's actually one nearby. Probably saw the icon pop up a moment ago. I can never find it. Probably a bad thing I'm doing an herb tutorial, but there wasn't many or any from what I've seen in my 5 seconds of research on YouTube. The sticks are harder to find. I do know where one spawns, but there is one that spawns around here. There is another one that spawns right over the hill. Next to this is actually the tunnels from the books that Lionpaw and Hazelpaw found in Power of 3. Or wait, no, Heatherpaw, not Hazelpaw. My warrior's knowledge is dying right now. So the stick will spawn right here, just outside the den. And for sticks, if you are a Medicine Cat, it's always best to save the stick after it's been used, because you need a stick to gather cobweb. Cobweb can be applied for weak injuries like scratches, and is a good substitute if you do not have marigold or poultice. I normally use marigold or poultice because sometimes people they get scratched and then they wait until their infection sinks in before they come to see me. So, just add add that in there. Burdock root. Fun fact about this herb. So this herb will spawn in the game, but it does not respawn after it's been collected, unless the server crashes. So your best bet is to gather burdock, but only gather as much as you need for your clan. I normally like to keep about 3 to 5 in my stores if I'm medicine cat, but burdock root grows right here. You will find it by the little leafy plumages that fly out of the ground. They kind of look like a little circle. Again, you hold down V to collect it, and then you can put it in your thing. Oh, also, another thing, I've seen people ask how to teleport out of the lobby. You probably just saw me teleport in general. So for that, so say you are stuck in the lobby. This is the lobby area right here. A lot of people will spawn, but again, this is a private server, so nobody's here right now. Let me show you something funny. So if you're running around the server or the lobby, you can find a hole in the ground right here. Go down here, and you are now in hell. Not the Dark Forest, just a little cave that says "Welcome to Hell." And RiverClan has been removed due to too much water by IGN. Honestly, I feel bad for them due to the current arc, so I'll keep them in the game. Even though I'm not a dev, I'm just a player that likes this game. Anyway, so, yeah, burdock root will respawn, but it will not respawn properly. So you'll see it. Let's see, let me do this. I will make a mental note so that I can edit out the wait for it to respawn. Be about a couple minutes, I think. So there's some that spawns right over here next to the abandoned two-leg nest. Let's gather this patch so that I know it's this patch right here grows next to a tree. And then there's a group of 3 that grow next to there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna eat this one. So normally if you get rat bites, because you can get bit by rats, fun fact, survival is a thing on this game. Yep, here we go. So let's say you're playing the game, and you fall off a cliff or something, you can break your leg. Here's some juniper berries. Juniper berries can be seen by this bush. It has little blue specks on them. They are easier to find than death berries because there are more blue juniper berry spawns than death berry spawns. So here's a better look at the bush that it has. There. So take that back to camp. I'll actually show you that you can break a leg. So jumping in, watch, it's actually not going to work. Sometimes it doesn't. So you can jump into camp, and you can break your leg. Like that. Sorry about the sniffling or sounding congested. My allergies are killing me. So, let's add that. And then to fix broken legs, you can also use cobwebs, cobweb cover stick. Find your thing. Catmint normally grows around the abandoned two-leg nest that was seen in the books. So it is just over this hill, past the tunnel, and up here. Got the catmint patch right here. There's a catmint right here. They're harder to find because they are close to the ground. There's another stick over here. Got some catmint there. This is chamomile. We use it for traveling herbs. So if you are doing a roleplay and you're medicine cat and your leader that's Moonpool, I normally feed them a chamomile. Tell them that'll give them some energy. See, high energy, increased strength. So catmint right there. Then poppy. These are the little pink flowers right here. Fun fact about these guys, you can gather them, and I'm going to get to a flatter surface because herbs like to fall through the ground sometimes. It is not fun. So if you shake the poppy, instead of just giving the cat pure poppy to eat, you have to shake the poppy head to gather the seeds. And my game's like, so that will ease pain if you are a medicine cat, and it helps cats sleep as well. Some more marigold over here, and then I will show you the deathberry spawns that I know of. This one is actually in Shadow Clan, so we'll get a sneak peek at my favorite territory. clan. I really do like Shadow Clan. It's my personal favorite clan in the books. I don't know why I like it so much. It's just a really cool clan. What's your guys' favorite clan? If you want to say it in the comments, feel free. I might respond. I'm just really nervous and really antisocial sometimes. I normally just type my sayings, or, you know, what I'm saying. I ramble a lot too. So, anyway, this is Shadow Clan territory. This is the 2-leg nest that you can play as a kitty pet. Mind you, the cats are not scaled to size, so you're kind of a massive cat in a tiny house. Which is fun. But, that is a fun thing to do. You're like close-sized in this game, but it's all good. The proportions should be better in the final, from what I've heard. I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay, so deathberries are harder to find than juniper. You won't see the red flecks of the berry growing, at least not up close unless you like scan it closely. This is a deathberry bush right here, and if you eat them, this is also a good way to show you what survival's like. So if you eat a deathberry, please don't do this in roleplay. It is tiring when you're medicine cat and a cat just on purpose eats a deathberry and you're sitting there going, don't do that, please. So your health will tick down until you eat some yarrow to get rid of it. Yarrow is a white flower, and it can be found. This is River Clan right here. I know I was going by every single one of the clans, but here I'll show you where some yarrow is, because I know where it spawns in River Clan. I know where it spawns in Thunder Clan as well. But yarrow looks like this. It's this little bundle of flowers right here. So this is actually the barn. Oh, I'm sorry, my settings are always on the lowest. Here we go, let me give you the full experience of what it looks like in its exploding sun glory. The sun is exploding on me. StarClan, help us all. StarClan cannot save us right now. Oh, yeah, Prey's also in here. Rabbits do move, apparently. I've never seen a rabbit move all too often in this game. I guess that was fixed. Oh, they're actually pretty fast. So, as you can see, my health is ticking down to 20% now, 19. It will stop at 1% because this is a roleplay game in its roots, and it is not a survival. So once you hit 1%, you will no longer fall to 0. You can't die in this game. It's just there for show, you know. There we go. 1%, and it stops right there. So to get rid of poison, gather some yarrow, eat it. You'll still have some symptoms like cough, fever, sore throat, stomach ache. But to fix those, it's actually pretty easy. We have juniper berries for the stomach ache, I believe. I call myself a medicine cat, but I'm not. I am, but I'm not. There we go. Juniper berries, I believe that does help stomach aches. It does. I remember. Alright, and then for sore throats, I will show you where some honey spawns. I just need to grab... Oh, here's some honey. So honey spawns in trees, and you need moss to gather honey. So you can run off and grab some moss. Some moss spawns nearby, right here. That's cobweb, you silly mouse brain. Right there. There's some moss. Mossweb. It's mossweb. Mossweb time. Okay. And then you can gather the honey, and then to heal sore throats, you can either use tansy or honey. That also helps with cough. Tansy and honey. And then you'll have a little bit of moss left over, so you can gather whatever you want. So if you want to gather some water, and there's kits in the clan, and you don't want the kits to sneak out of the clan to get water, you can grab some moss, drink it, drink water with it in your mouth, and it will give you water-soaked moss. And you can give that to a kit in the clan that's thirsty, and they'll be able to drink from it without having to leave the clan. Another thing you can gather is mouse bile. Fun fact about this, so ticks used to be in the game. They used to be. They cause lag in some players, so Zyforks, the developer, has gotten rid of ticks. I'm not sure if she will add them back in eventually or not, but the mouse file is there. Mouse file, I can't speak. The mouse file there is for just aesthetic purposes. Now you can pretend that you have ticks and ask for it and give it to elders if you want to for roleplay purposes. That's what I would have done. Also, birds are in the game. Prey is in the game. So the best thing to do for them is you crouch down. I kind of messed it up. So if you crouch down, you can also do scent vision. So if you press Z on your keyboard, or you can also use the animation controls, scent vision, I just did a glitch, you go into the scent vision mode, that will let you see the prey. Unfortunately, you can't see if you're up or downwind from it, and it's more luck-based than anything, but if you crouch down, get up close to the thing, the prey, and then you can press B to gather it. Oh, and also if that glitch does happen, you can just click it off. If your animations ever become bugged, so let me show you a fun one that I like to do that always breaks me, is pressing C while on the PC version will let you stand like this. It is the most cursed statue cat I have ever seen. Then, if you go into a different idle position, like say through animation controls, and then you press stand again, you can move. It's like I'm driving a motorcycle. Just motorcycle emperor over here. Okay, cool, it didn't break. But if you do get to a point where you can't move or anything, you can't jump, you can't get up, it works well with kit sizes. So to size up your character, here is the character menu screen. Those are my loads, my saves. So if you ever see cats named like these are me. Storm, his suffix is shade, so Storm Shade. He kind of moves back. This Grump, he and Ember Strike are actually mates, and this is their kit, Rosefern. I just like coming up with little stories for my kids and my cats. Kit cats. There we go. So, to size up, we got options up here, so you can be kit sized. And then there's also more options here. So, large kit. I feel like that would be a really weird warrior name or kit name. So that's almost apprentice size. And then the small size kit is like that. So sometimes if you sit as a kit, you'll just sometimes if you sit as a kit, you could get stuck sitting or stuck in a position. So if that ever does happen, let me get stuck for once. Okay, anyway, if that does happen, go into the menu settings right here. Go into the normal settings and animation debug. You just wait 3 seconds. It resets your character so you don't have to leave the server. And then you're stuck back in your normal stuff. Running, jumping, stuff like that. But sometimes if you use animation debug, it might not work properly. The game is in beta, the final is being worked on, but if you get stuck in a sitting position, try using animation debug, and if you get to a point where you can't jump, just type in exclamation point rejoin. I do that, but I don't think I can on a private server, can I? Nope. So if you do that while on a public server, it allows you to rejoin this server. Oh yeah, also claws, so if you press G, or use the animation controls, I don't really use the animation controls all too often, so toggle claws, and then I think is, oh yeah, the little hissing, oh there you go, scratch. So yeah, angry Ember Strike, that's a rarity for me. Ember Strike is like one of the sweetest cats I own. Oh, there we go. I bugged my... So, you know, you see how the claws are not retracting? So the best way to do it is animation debug. Wait 3 seconds. Close the menu. And my claws are back in. There you go. Okay, what else have I not found? Boorish. It's actually... So, there is no feverfew in this game. I know that it says, like, in the information. Nope, those are the rules. Information. Plants, herbs, and poisons. Herbs. Like, it has all these things, but a lot of these things are not in the game. Like, lamb's ear is not in the game. Ivy leaf, not in the game. Feverfew. I had somebody ask me in roleplay once where Sky Clan's ravine was, because it mentioned Sky Clan in this one. Feverfew, small bush, soft leaves, grows best along water. Okay, maybe it wasn't feverfew. I thought it was. Location grows well along water. Okay, maybe it was something else then. I'm trying to think what it was. But there's one of these in here that says it grows in Sky Clan territory. Sky Clan is not in this game, and Sky Clan's Gorge is not in this game. This is the lake territory, and we only have 4 clans. Right now, we don't have a Sky Clan. There is no Sky Clan. There is only, as you can see, River, Shadow, Thunder, Wind. Because this game was made before Sky Clan, spoiler alert, got to the books. Spoiler alert, because that book is about 5, 6 years old. Man, whatever, time's gone. Anyway, so if you have a fever, the best thing to do is eat borage. It gets rid of the fever and allows you to feel well again. That. Okay, so let's go check on that burdock root. And let me see if I haven't shown any more herbs that spawn. I kind of forgot which ones I need to show you still. I really do hope this guide is helpful in any way. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to try and answer or assist in answering as many as I can. Did it not spawn yet? It's like around here-ish. Or maybe it was around the corner. I think it might have been around the corner. There's the juniper, chamomile, tansies. Here's some tansies. Tansies kind of looks like yellow yarrow, kind of. Use those. They're helpful for coughs and sore throats. Poppy. Got more yarrow. Here's the ThunderClan spawn for yarrow. I'll show you another spawn for deathberries, because deathberries are hard to find. All I ask is that if you see any medicine cat in your clan and you want to do something that involves deathberries in the roleplay, ask somebody before you just straight up eat them. Because when you're in a roleplay and somebody just randomly eats deathberries for no reason, it does get tiring. Let's see this. I think I might have gathered from this one, so let me just chew up these two. And this one right here might not be gatherable, because it looks like it respawned. Nope, never mind. Just eating the most valuable herb in the game. It is now called Herb Strike, whatever strike. Let's see, it's around here, so it's gotta be. Okay, I guess it didn't respawn yet. But it takes forever for them to respawn, and when they do, they are not gatherable. Like, it'll appear like they're there, but they are unable to be gathered. So this is actually, this is close to the training grounds, or is the training grounds? The ThunderClan training grounds are near the Shadow Clan border. That is the island over there. The tree is not in the island for gatherings. We have to sit on a rock because tree climbing is kind of just too difficult to do in this game, and I just glitched off of that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to glitch your way up a tree. So we sit on a rock. I'll show you the gathering island before I end this video. Sorry that it's going on longer than I expected. I did not expect a 24-minute video. So this actually is the training grounds for ThunderClan. This is where mentors and apprentices, or mentors and apprentices, however you want to pronounce it, go and train. They train in battle moves and all that fun stuff. I am still glitching badly. This collision bug is actually my fault. Reason why is because my internet, if I type in ping, it's probably going to be a weird one. So normally, I think a ping is supposed to be under 100, but mine is always 225. It actually extends further. I'm actually using my phone now on mobile data right now, because if I used my Wi-Fi data, it'd be in the thousands, sometimes even reaching 100K, because my Wi-Fi is just that bad. When my Wi-Fi is that bad, I don't take high rolls. I just kind of be a warrior or an apprentice or something that just sits in the background, does nothing. Maybe does a patrol or two. Becomes, I think it's Thornclaw, the patrol guy. Become the patrol guy. That was a fun yeet. Let's see. Oh, this is the campsite over here. Just around this corner. There's some more yarrow for medicine cats who need it. More marigold for medicine cats. So this is the campsite. It's not that big, but it's all good. You can get, if you accidentally run in here while using survival mode, you will get a sore throat, which is actually a really good time to show you that Tansy can heal sore throats, so you don't have to rely all the way on honey. Because honey is also another thing that's hard to find, just because you have to find the moss and the tree that it spawns in, and I need to stop running into things. I'm just gonna walk. There we go. Like a trot. Let's see. That's chamomile. Tansy spawns right here. Okay, so it's tansies. Eat the tansy. It gets rid of the sore throat. Okay. So I'm going to show you where deathberries spawn, and then I will probably log on out after I take a look at the medicine cat stores once more. Oh, another thing. This is the Moonpool. The Moonpool is actually underneath the water. So in order to get there from ThunderClan, I'm sorry about the glitching. This game is kind of fun and buggy, but at the same time, very buggy, but incredibly fun. So, let's say you're a medicine cat, and you're heading to the Moonpool. You walk out of your thing, out of your camp, and you follow the river up this way. Following the river until you see these rocks right here. If you want to go past the rocks, you can. So now you're on river or wind clan territory. Here is some juniper berries and a stick over here. And you got some poppy seeds over there, or poppy in general. So you're gonna find this weird looking hill, and this weird hill has a tunnel, and the tunnel is right here. This is actually the Moonpool tunnel right here. So, Moonpool is right here. This is where the medicine cats come to speak and share tongues with StarClan. So, if you become a leader and you want to know where the Moonpool is, that is... Oh, look, my game bugged. If you are a leader and you want to know where the Moonpool is, you can just follow that guide from ThunderClan territory. I'll show you how to get there from... Really? Really, game? Sometimes this happens. You just gotta change sizes. I think I might have... Yeah, I don't have my jump. I can only walk. Okay. I wonder if it'll stop recording if I reset my character. I'm just gonna reset my character real quick. Settings. Reset. Reset. Okay, so resetting the character, just waiting a moment. I'm sorry that this is taking a bit, but I really didn't want to be stuck in the whole can't jump mode, because not being able to jump is the worst thing ever. Okay. Whoa. I forgot that the sun was exploding on me. Hello, exploding sun. Please don't kill me. So, I'll show you how to get there from Wind Clan, River Clan, and Shadow Clan, just so that if you are in a different clan, and you don't want to interrupt a roleplay that's happening in a different clan, hi, how you doing? Then you don't have to. So, here's that. So, from here, you'll spawn right in the middle of Wind Clan camp. You'll see the nursery. If you run straight from the nursery, follow the lake like original. Ignore my lagging. I do apologize for it. There's another rabbit. There's a squirrel over there. And there you go. There is the Moonpool once again. Or the moon spool. Spool of yarn. it's an inside joke from an old roleplay. I mistyped Moonpool because I was typing in Moonstone and I erased it. And I sort of just kept it to where it said moon and then spool because the S didn't erase from stone. That's just a silly little mini story for you. And then here's the Exploding Sun again. This is Shadow Clan, my favorite clan. Right that way is the Two-Leg Den. Oh, here's another honey spawn for you that just came to mind. So this one's actually easier to find than the others. Moss does spawn inside the Medicine Cat's Den of Shadow Clan. And if you go towards the Two-Leg Nest and you veer off to the side, you'll see this little hill. And on this hill is a honey spawn. So the honey spawns in there. And also, here is a fun place if you want to do a loner roleplay and you want to hide from Shadow Clan but want to stay on their territory. There's a massive cave right here with some moss. And you can pretend to be a loner that hides in this cave and lives over here. And I think that would be a pretty fun roleplay to do, but nobody ever knows about that cave. It's like one of the hardest ones to find. So, there's some honey for you if you need it. If you want to know where that spawned, there's another one for you to use. There you go. Moss spawns more frequently than honey does. But, yeah. Another spawn for honey is over by Wind Clan. Oh, I forgot that I was talking the entire time I was showing you where the Moonpool is. So, best way to find the Moonpool, and I will just spawn back to the Shadow Clan and show you where, is if you find this right here. This is like a little branch tree bridge thingy. You can walk across it if you don't want to swim. And sometimes I don't recommend swimming because I can't show you it right now because I had to rejoin and my server doesn't let me use the weather effects anymore. If there's a cold front and you jump in water while doing a survival mode, you will get a fever. So, there's the Moonpool again. I will just teleport to Shadow Clan and show you how to get there. Let me just drop this off real quick in the Medicine Cat's Den. There we go. So from the Medicine Cat's Den, you're going to exit from the Elder's Den. So you want the Elder's Den right next to you. So you leave through the Elder's Den and you run towards the lake. So you'll see the boathouse over there. That's towards River Clan territory. I'm sorry I'm stumbling over my words. Again, I'm kind of nervous about this. It's my first actual speaking video. And I've been speaking for 32 minutes now. That's fine. So there's that, and then you just follow the lake, the river, whatever you want to call this thing. It's a river. Sometimes you will just clip into the ground. Best way to fix that is you just jump. So anyway, you run across this area following the river, and then you can cross this bridge, or you can jump over the river, go up this hill to the side, past the ThunderClan training grounds, and then you'll see this little loop right here for the water. Go over this way, and you'll find that tree bridge that I mentioned earlier. And there's the Moonpool right through this branch. If you're playing as a ScarClan cat, you can also enter through this way and sort of just swim up to the person that is role-playing as a leader. Again, ask for permission before you give a prophecy, because sometimes the roleplay is in full effect, and it is kinda... I don't know, it's just a pet peeve of mine when the roleplay gets stopped just because of a prophecy that the whole clan didn't agree on. That's my opinion, though. Not that it matters for much. So, there is that. So you can use that if you're Medicine Cat, or not a Medicine Cat, StarClan, and you're talking about Medicine Cat. It's like a fun thing to do. I fell into the ground again. Sometimes you'll get stuck in the ground. The best thing to do is just wait it out. And then Deathberries do spawn near the Moonpool. This is the spawn right here. So here is a Deathberry spawn next to the Moonpool. And then from River Clan, I'll show you how to get there, and then I might end the video here. So for River Clan, oh wait, I'll show you the island first. So for River Clan, you can exit through this way, and I'll take you straight to the lake, so you'll walk across the stepping stones. Here is the lake. This is the lake right here. This is the island, so that's an easy way to get to the island. You can do that. Most people also just swim from their territories, so ThunderClan's over there, ShadowClan's over there, WindClan's over there. You can just swim your way across. And then leaders, since we don't have a proper tree branch to sit on, it's kind of hard to get up here. Kind of can make it up there. But they sit up here and do their meeting. So, going back, and then I'll show you where the Moonstone is, or Moonpool, I mean, not stone. So, this way, we jump over this little thing right here, And this will lead you all the way into Shadow Clan territory, so Shadow Clan territory is right over this way. So you can run past there, and then the path is the same way as Shadow Clan's path, or you can also just swim over to Thunder Clan territory or Wind Clan if you feel the need to. Wind Clan is probably the easiest way to find it because it's just a straight shot from the nursery. Oh, I think I just jumped into the wrong way. Yeah, I'm in Wind Clan territory now. So, yeah, that's the easiest way is just from Wind Clan, in all honesty. Just run straight from the nursery and you're there. And you just run up that way. Yeah. I know I said this was an herb guide, but it's more of an exploration of the territory. I am sorry about that. But I showed you some herbs. Again, this is going to be my first video. I'm going to try and post more videos later on. But normally I don't have a space to record. I'm only stealing my mom's office right now. And recording through there because my nephew is asleep and I don't want to wake him up or have people asking me what I'm doing because it's kind of embarrassing to say I'm playing a cat game. I mean, my mom knows what the cat game is, so. Anyway, this is the barn horse place area. This is where loners can live without being bothered by the clans. This is actually a good place to gather catnip if you're in River Clan or Wind Clan territory. It's right over here. Again, let me go back to Thunder Clan and see what I'm missing for herbs for you guys. So here we go. Okay. So catnip, I showed you, it spawns near the abandoned two-leg nest. Chamomile's the same way. Cobweb, you gather a stick. They're hard to find, but there is a spawn near the tunnel. At the beginning of the video, you can find it. Deathberries are hard to find because you cannot see them well in the bushes. Honey, you need moss to gather it, but it's an easy find if you know what you're looking for the trees. Marigold spawns everywhere on the map. Moss spawns pretty often in the map. Mouse bile, you don't really need it. I like to have it though in case somebody wants to be an elder who wants mouse bile for ticks. Poppy, you just find some poppy plants, poppy flowers. Poppy seed, so fun fact, you can shake the poppy flower, 2 will spawn. So you can take one, give it to a sick cat, and then put the other one in your store. Poultice, if you have a time and you have enough marigold, you can chew up a poultice and then just throw it in your stores. Stick is right here, so it's stick you can find laying on the ground anywhere. You just kind of look for it. And I'll show you what they look like just because they are easier to find. It's totally nice. Click everything. Sticks, best way to look for them is right here. They are massive. They are bigger than your cat. But once you gather them, they kind of shrink down. So, that's sticks. Sticks, and then pansy is a yellow flower. It kind of looks like yarrow. They spawn close to the two-legged barn, the abandoned two-leg nest, and the two-leg nest in Shadow Clan. Those are the best places to find them. Water, you just grab moss, drink the water. And then yarrow is a white flower, and they're easy to see. They also spawn near the abandoned two-leg nest. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. Later on, I do plan on making more videos of Warrior Cats Lake territory. Just because I do love this game. I want to see it, like, you know, I just want to see more people take a look at the game. Yes, it does have rules. Some of the rules are kind of weird, but non-cat members are against the rules, so you cannot play as a fox or a wolf. You have to be a cat. Prey stealing and herb stealing is also frowned upon, and a bunch of other stuff. I'll go over the rules probably in a later episode, or better yet, there is a better known Warrior Cats YouTuber who used to do Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition, and her name is Little Sprout. I highly recommend checking out their video about the rules if you are interested in this game, and if you are interested in this game and you want to see more content, just let me know.